Hey guys, good morning. Do you want to double, triple, even 10x your earning potential overnight? It is super simple to do. It might sound like it's one of these online shopping, those TV things like, hey, get this awesome result, ShamWow. It's not like that. What this is a simple shift in the way you do things that will put you on the path to increasing your turnover, to increasing your profits, to getting whatever you want out of your business. So what is that thing? And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to implement that thing. The thing is living deliberately. Now, this is not spiritual. It's nothing like that. What living deliberately is all about is it's all about focusing every single one of your actions on your goals. Okay. So when you wake up in the morning, everything you do on a work day, hey, even in a family day, you're doing to achieve something, right? So for me, on a work day, I've got a number of work goals that I really have to achieve. And for me, I structure my day so that every action that I take brings me closer to achieving those goals. I do not live reactively. I live proactively. I work and I live my work day according to what I need it to be, according to what will bring me closer to my goals faster, sooner, and more streamlined. Okay? So what does that sort of look like? You're probably asking that right now. So for me, what it looks like is I wake up in the morning, I get my mindset right, I do a bit of meditation, I do some journaling, I do some reading. Whatever you guys want to do, it's totally up to you. I don't say that everyone should do that the same way, but for me, it works. You've got to find out what works for you. It could be going for a walk along the beach, it could be going to the gym, it could be going for a swim, whatever puts you in the right mindset to win that day, right? Okay, next thing is I plan my day. So I basically chunk out certain times of the day to do certain things, certain tasks that will move me closer to what I want to achieve, all right? What I don't do is I don't leave my whole day blank for other people to fill my day with tasks. I live deliberately and I do things to block those times out during the day so I achieve what I want to achieve. All this comes back to having goals in place and action plans to achieving those goals. Because if you don't have those goals in place or those action plans, you're somewhat living reactively, right? You don't know the path that you want to hit. So for me, I know where I am, I know where I want to be, and I know how to bridge that gap. And bridging that gap means, one beam at a time, means one piece of road at a time, means laying that next bit of concrete. It means putting that next beam in place, whatever it is, putting that pylon in the water. But I know that every time I do something like that, it gets me closer to the other side. It allows me to bridge that gap. So what I do when I plan my day is I get there at the start of the day and I go, all right, today, these are my non-negotiables that have to be done. So for example, I might have a client meeting or I might have a doctor's appointment or something like that, right? Things that are vital to your life or your business that you can't get someone else to do for you that have to get done. So first off, they get blocked out in the day. Secondly, then what I do is I go to all my project plans and I look what is the next biggest step that I can make? What is the biggest impact that I can make by doing one extra little task on those projects? So it might be launching a video. It might be contacting someone about updating a website. Whatever it is, it's you've got to have in your head that task is the thing that will move you closer and closer and closer to your goal. Okay? So then what I do is I block out times of the day. And what I don't do is answer this every 5 minutes. Normally I don't even have notifications on there. That sits typically in do not disturb mode. And what I do during my day is I block out certain times that I answer the phone, that I return calls. And the other thing that I don't do is this little button here, which everyone seems to love to click. You can see it there. It says Gmail or Mail or Outlook or whatever you do. That doesn't get checked. There's no notification. I live deliberately, not reactively. If you're constantly answering this and you're constantly clicking that button to check your emails, you are living in reactive mode, not proactive mode. Set times of the day to answer this and to check those. It's not going to happen overnight, being able to funnel your life out that way. And if you have the type of job or your business is a reactive type business, I'm not telling you to not answer this phone. Let's say, for example, you're a administrator for a 24-hour emergency plumbing service. You need to answer this phone, right? If you're the owner, hey, maybe what you do to grow your business is you're not the one answering this phone. You bring someone else on to answer it. So someone else is doing the reactive parts. What you're doing is you're out there physically growing the business. You're doing the things that only you as an owner should be doing in the business. You shouldn't be answering the phone, taking appointments. Like, realistically, that's a job that could be leveraged out to someone else. Sure, you might not have the money straight away to do that, but it needs to be an end goal that you are going to leverage that out somehow. Hey, you could ship it over to the Philippines. There's virtual offices here. You can hire people to do that for you. It doesn't have to be a $60,000 a year investment. It could be $5,000 a year. You've got to weigh up, though, that living proactively and not reactively is the way to win in business. So what I've discussed so far, it's living deliberately, and that's living proactively, not reactively, and it's taking massive action at all times. It's constantly looking at everything you're doing and going, is what I'm doing right at this point in time, is all these tasks that I'm doing taking me closer towards my goals? If it's not, don't do it. If it is, awesome. So what you need to do is you need to assess at the start of the day in your planning session what needs to get done today. Block the time out for it. Turn the phone off. Don't check your emails. There's all apps out there to do it. On your phone, you can put it on Do Not Disturb. There's apps you can download that block your emails from you, even being able to click them, because you are so habitual in clicking your email that you will click it all the time. So there's apps out there that stop you being able to click it. It's about structuring your day and then having the discipline to continue to live deliberately. Live deliberately, and living deliberately is following that plan that you set at the start of the day. It's honestly that simple. One of the guys that I'm coaching at the moment, he's started to live more deliberately in his life. And just in the last week, he's found all this extra time to basically go out there and start running his business, growing his business, not living in his business. And he might jump in and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the first sort of week that this started to get implemented, he landed 4 new clients. And that's big. That's big. This isn't a high volume business. 4 new clients brought through the door, landed because of living deliberately. There. Me personally, the moment that I made the shift, it was honestly like a light bulb went off. It was time that I took my business to the next level. It was time that I wasn't just grinding every day, right? Like, it's sort of like doing a burnout, right? We all know some sweet V8 doing a burnout, right? Spinning its wheels, making a lot of smoke, making a lot of noise, really getting nowhere. I'd rather have the car that gets traction and shoots off the line rather than doing the burnout, because the burnout, it might make you feel good, but I'll tell you right now, it doesn't get you to where you want to be. Bogging down, shooting as fast as you can go, that's what you need to do. Directing yourself in the right direction, not just spinning your wheels and doing donuts. So that's it. Want to double, triple, 10x your income? I've told you I'd give you the secret, and that is the secret. Live deliberately. Live in proactive mode, not reactive mode, and take massive, massive action towards your goals. Don't do those things that just make you feel good, like you're achieving something, like ticking off the small minor tasks on your task list. Do the big things that take you to where you want to be. And remember, the big things, they're often things that you push off to the side that you don't want to do because they all feel just that little bit too hard to do. Typically, I look through my action plan, and the things that I don't feel like doing are normally the ones that I know will move me closer to my goal faster. So what I do, I push that out of my head, I put those at the first part of my day, and I get them done. Because I know that once they're done, they're the things that are going to get them done. Because I know that once they're done, they're the things that are going to move me Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't want to do. And the first step is being proactively do that. Thanks, guys. You've been with me, Danny Pediona, Starbucks. Everyone, there's been some crazy stuff going on in the background here with pigeons. And I can't wait to talk to you again.